runners. There's the prediction. Get your gamba going. Oh, wait, no, we're resolving the last one, I believe. Which means I think we'll have a new one. But the runner should be off. Good luck to our runners. There's the new prediction. Get those predictions in. Win big. Shake up the whole channel economy. Win big. Like I said, these racers are finished in 24th. Derrick finished in 24th, and Strawflowers in 25th in the Swiss brackets. Their averages are fairly close together. Derrick finished the brackets with a 1:14.35 average time, and Strawflowers finished with a 1:17.08. Both finished 1 and 3 in their races. We got some both opting for early bat. Some people like to get the bat on the last pass through. As I'm sure most of you are aware in the Earthbound fandom, Earthbound enjoyers group that we are, the Boogey % race is a race from the beginning of the game all the way to getting the jar of fly honey after defeating Boogey Tent. All without using any glitches or manipulations. Just player versus the game versus the other racer. Yeah, this should definitely be a great race. Looking forward to seeing what these two runners can do. Looks like Strawflowers is going to make it back to the house first. A little tighter movement so far. Also, if you're sitting out there listening and the game volume's a little too low for you or anything like that, let me know. Nice 3-stream watch streak. Oh, just barely. Whoa. I probably went a little too high there. How's that? Yes. Game volume's a little low. Crank it all the way up. Here we go, both runners making it to the end of kind of the little introductory section here. All they both have to do is go to the door and answer a call from their papa, and then they will go to face the Onet Zoo. Strawflowers being the first one to make it out. Got a crow. Unlucky. Sometimes you can get around that. Derrick has a dog, opting to despawn it. Getting a crow instead, not so bad. You go. The crows move in kind of an ellipsoidal pattern, so you can kind of use that to your advantage on this hill climb. Strawflowers making it through their encounter with the crow, trying to despawn a dog down low. Meanwhile, the rest of the hill for Derrick, other than that beginning crow, it's pretty free. This dog will not go away. Oh, now we got a snake. We can use the bushes. All right, finally that dog went away. And we got a good crow spot there. Ooh, spawn the dog. Nice quick thinking to go behind the bushes there. Strawflower is gonna grab the bread roll early and use it. Might as well. Could have been a tiny bit risky. I don't know how easy it is to get a spawn to come down there, but technically after you get Buzz here and you're walking back down the hill, all of the spawns are inactive. You can't get anything spawned, so it's a little easier to grab the bread roll. No harm, no foul, though. I will say Strawflowers had a fantastic pokey pole there. If anybody knows me, I love a good pokey pole. I wasn't going to talk about how Derrick didn't even try, but now I kind of have to because Strawflowers is actually really good. All right, Derrick all the way back down the hill, starting his Starman Jr. fight. See what we could get here. Meanwhile, Strawflowers making their way back down. A small separation like this is nothing at this point in the race. Starman Jr. can ultimately bring it right back. 64, so Derrick is going to need a pretty strong hit for a two-turn, or a two-cycle. Starman Jr. here has 200 health. We're hoping to see something in like the 130s, mid 130s or higher. Not quite. Still a pretty good hit, but yeah, 64 is a little low. Most certainly will win after the next one. I think on Strawflower side, if I was just seeing, that was a 56, which is also really low. They're going to be hoping for like a smash to get them through this fight. Meanwhile, Derrick done about 8 minutes. Not bad. And honestly, at this point on Strawflower's side, we're going to hope that we just don't get the 4-cycle. 56 and 70 is not a lot. Yeesh, 32, yikes. Did get the guard turn. Oh, there's a 127. Where was that 2 turns ago? Runners are separated by about 50 seconds currently. Again, that's really nothing for Onet. This could turn around at any point, and then the next, you know, 20-ish minutes. Derrick heading out into the sunlight to once again face the Onet Zoo. Hey, look, a butterfly. So far, so good for Derrick. No spawns at all. Gonna make his way up here to grab the Mr. Baseball cap. Equipping that Mr. Baseball cap to make life a little easier, buying all the items in the item shop coming up. And Strawflowers is gonna be outside now. See what kind of spawns they can get. Getting a snake, unfortunately, having to go back. Going back a little far. Luckily didn't hit any of the other spawn plates and nothing came back. Hey, look, a butterfly. Derrick's done with the shopping. Why take 40 bucks instead of and not 50? You don't need 50 bucks. It is nice to have that 50 bucks though, in case you happen to buy the T-ball bat, or the T-ball bat again. Or whatever the first bat is by accident, you can still recover from that. Meanwhile, first fight with the Pogo Punk for Derrick. 2 weak hits and a smash? Or is that? Yeah. 2 weak hits and a smash, not so bad. Not needing to heal before going into this next one. Really unaggressive Pogo Punks, TBH. Strawflowers not avoiding the spawns, unfortunately. Going back up, gonna try again. Might be cutting a little early. Usually you want to go right down to the building itself and then go over. There we go, we got nothing this time. Meanwhile, Derrick finishing the Yes Man Jr. Gonna heal up real quick and head up to Frankie. See how the Frankie goes. First Pogo Punk down for Strawflowers. Pretty weak hit on the first hit for Derrick. Hopefully get some stronger attacks in these later turns. Keep hitting 15. This is probably gonna take 5 hits. Nice Pogo Punk down for Strawflowers. Both getting pretty nice Pogo Punks. Unfortunate misses for Derrick right now. This is a pretty nasty Frank. 13? Yikes. All right, he's down. That was close. Yeah, if Derrick didn't have that bread roll still, it would have been dire straits. Now this Frankenstein's gonna be a little bit mortal damage for Strawflowers, outmashing it nicely. Also hitting in the 15s. Low attacks for each. Derrick not having any heals, just letting Jesus take the wheel. Yeah, there's really nothing you could do about this, unfortunately. Hoping for a smash. Yeah, there was really nothing you could do about that. Unfortunately, Frankie was a very big jerk. Meanwhile, Strawflowers through Frankie, moving on to Frankie Stein. So let's see. Lifing up on the first turn. Has a lot more psychic points. And starting off with the smash. But only for 46. Yeah, low attacks for each of these runners. And hitting for 13. That awkward moment when you're hitting for 15 with Ness and you realize that's the stronger hit that you're putting out. But Strawflowers is through, so we do have a little shift in the lead while we get some fuzzy pickles for Derrick. Ooh, that dog coming out of nowhere. Yeah, just like that, like I said, an early lead in this game means almost nothing with the entirety of O-Net to go. My goodness. Derrick didn't get the zoo the first time. Derrick is getting the zoo the second time. both of those spawns were like, get back here. Derrick choosing to walk all the way around again to avoid the spawns. Not a terrible idea. Sometimes when you walk straight down that street coming back, you just get loaded on sharks. Meanwhile, Strawflower is leaving Town Hall. I would imagine they're going to buy burgers. Looks like it. Here we go again. Derrick vs. Frankenstein, part 2. Starting off with the smash, back with an absolute vengeance. Oh my god. Derrick, relax. You need some of those for later. We're through. Or was that the first time? Harry with the 25-month subscription. What a legend, that Airy. And Proven with the Prime. Look at that. So I don't know if I'm guessing Strawflowers actually did dip into their burgers at some point. I don't actually know how much money they took out, so maybe that's just me. I'm used to the money I took out. The Legend of Aerofram. And still, like I said, this is still not that significant of a gap. Entering the slug grind can make or break anybody's run in general, let alone a race. You have a rat? You and me both, Airy. There's Strawflower's first pack of slugs. No, Derrick shouldn't have to fight any less slugs. Because luckily, when you go back to fight Frankie and Frankenstein, if you've already beaten Frank, you can just fight Frankenstein. So he didn't actually end up fighting anything extra at the moment. First pack down for Strawflowers. Yeah, that's not gonna make much of a difference though. Those early animals don't make any difference. Unless you fight a lot of them, but one, definitely not. Just need to go a little lower and a little closer. There we go. Second pack. The slug grind, we wanna get 22 slugs. We wanna get to level 8, which equals 22 slugs. You could do that a couple of ways. You could kind of farm all of your packs on the bottom. You could farm 4 packs or 6 packs of slugs on the bottom. Get to 24, so you fight 2 extra slugs, but you do get to level 8, and it's a little safer. And then, or you can, you know, fight a couple of packs on the bottom, get one on the way up, and then do a 6-pack, or you can do 16 slugs on the bottom and a 6-pack. It's up to the runner. Or you can do what Strawflowers is doing and kind of walk back and get some slugs. So I believe that's 10. Hey, Derrick getting some slugs right away. Oh my gosh. Hunter's gonna make me blush. Hey, there's one slug. Ooh, that's 11 slugs for Strawflowers. Hey, look, a butterfly. Here we go. This is a slugs 12 through 15 for Strawflowers. Yeah, the bomb is a 1 in 128 chance. You're really not probably ever gonna see it, maybe once or twice, pretty much the entire tournament. This pack on the right will put Strawflowers up to 19 total. I believe this is Derrick's second pack. Having to heal in the fight. Not generally what you want, but also not too consequential. Yes, I believe that was Derrick's second pack. So Derrick is sitting at 8 slugs. Strawflowers at 19. I believe the race somebody got a race this week, or a bomb this week. Derrick finding his third pack. I believe it was Rain versus Andy, and I think Rain had found a bomb. That race was wild, by the way. If you ever go back to the YouTube channel, or to watch any of the races you might have missed, watch the Andy Perfect versus Rain race. They were basically tied until Pond Cave. This should put Strawflowers at level 8. In the grand scheme, only ended up fighting 1 extra slug. That one was also good. That one has a you gotta see the ending kind of race with Peen and Zakubi from earlier in the tournament, from the brackets. So now that Strawflowers is level 8 and has access to PSI Rockin', they're gonna try to make their way up to the top. This is kind of the struggle with getting all of your packs at the bottom, is that you do try to just have to make your way, hopefully avoiding everything. Should be able to stutter it, but if they get a little... Well done. Fortunately, nothing else but the couple that were on the screen, so lag frames didn't take them out. I do hate this when you're trying to go up this rope. Hopefully nothing up there. Meanwhile, I think Derrick finding a 4-pack on the mid floor. Very good stutters. Well done. Kind of getting chased back. This is bad, though. These are probably 2 Antoids, so this fight is kind of scary. Oh, slug and an Antoid. Not bad. Oh, except when you miss the Antoid. Ooh, yeah, I'd probably heal, just to be safe. Good calls. Also, really good stutters on Derrick's side here. Not to be outdone, but just like this, Derrick has... well, does Derrick need a 6-pack still? I believe so. I was about to say Derrick has caught up, but no, he still needs his 6-pack to get to level 8. So close, though. I have like no luck trying to find 6-packs up top here, opting to take this fight. This is spooky. This is why you really don't want to get into fights with Antoids, because they will call. They could just call for help and stuff like this happens. Hopefully, yep, let's heal up. You do get extra EXP for sure. The problem is they may never stop. And we really want to be hanging on to all of our resources. As long as we don't go below psychic points, you know, no harm, no foul. We're gonna replenish our psychic points with butterflies, but... Strawflowers doing very nice stutters again. Derrick almost threw this suspect ant fight. So the one thing we don't know, Strawflowers did not pay attention to their offense level up to know if they could instant win fights against single Antoids. Or maybe they do know and they know they can't. One or the other. Either way, they are not opting to fight one, so... Well, don't have a choice now. Unfortunately, it do be like this. You just walk through the door and the Antoids are already there. You can't really do much about it. It's gonna happen in a couple of places throughout, like, the entire run. So here we go. Derrick, really nice stutters there. This isn't great. Derrick getting hit by one immediately, but it is only one and they can instant fight and win. So they are already back in the lead. Derrick retook the lead. Look at that. Meanwhile, Strawflowers just trying to survive here. Derrick did get a cookie, so you want to be mindful of the cookie drop. You don't want to be debated on Ant and use one by accident. Use the cookie by accident instead of a burger. Most likely won't end well. 82 on the Antoids, pretty good hit. Deciding whether they want to heal or not. Being a little risky, but should be fine. 90, that's pretty good damage. Going for the life up and the shield. So good, thankfully we got 2 decent hits. Ooh, 45. Straw had his second rock install, and that's unfortunate. A big old 7 drain. And say Derrick should be pretty close. Ooh, that's a bad dodge. All right, no strong hit. We're okay. Consuming all burgers. This is wild. Just going for it. Oh, good mash. 58 health. 33 now. I believe Derrick only... Oh, nice smash. That'll do it. 27-20. Very dicey Ant fights. Ant is doing Ant things. Whoa, right behind him, though, is Strawflowers. So even with the rockin' stolen, still manages to make up some ground. This is a good one. This is a good one. They're touching toes at the same time. Look at that. Yes, let's acknowledge that both players did in fact take Ant down. One year, I think we should try to keep like advanced stats and be like, count the Ant deaths, count like Captain Strong deaths or Cop deaths or whatever. Derrick getting a green swirl on a single Antoid. Cops with low burgers is a little spooky, so we'll see if either of them are going to opt to get more. I don't think Strawflowers dipped into burgers too much. Derrick certainly did. I think the Antoid kind of put Strawflowers slightly in the lead. Yeah, we need the advanced analytics. Strawflowers making their way in to get this present, which is a skip sandwich. So that'll put Derrick back into the lead. Hunter has encyclopedic knowledge of everybody dying to everything in this race. The forbidden Skippy. I like that. I've personally never seen somebody go into there and grab that. That's interesting. Derrick is gonna go buy more burgers. I think this is not a terrible idea. And buy 2 more. So 3 burgers total plus the pickup on the way out. Meanwhile, Strawflowers going to buy some burgers. Now, did Strawflowers not? Strawflowers definitely bought burgers the first time, but buying some extras as well. Oh, Derrick wants to buy a couple more burgers. I was wondering what they were doing. 4 burgers, I think, is okay. Like, I think that's decent enough. Plus your 2 life ups to get through the cops, but I would understand being safer than sorrier. Strawflowers completely loaded up, hitting that forbidden Skippy. Look at him zooming. Look at that. That's great. So Strawflowers first to the cops. Derrick not far behind. Get them both. All right, let's see how this goes. These two are working my attention span here, seeing if I could pay attention to both fights. First cop fight for Strawflowers. Nice 35 and an outspeed on the second hit. Never outspeed when you want to. Strawflowers is really low on health here. Could be a little scary on a strong hit. Ooh, nice smash from Derrick. Nice miss from the cop, so we weren't worried about dying. Strawflowers opting to burg instead of life up. Generally, when people are that low, they like to use the life up, but you know, it is a personal preference kind of thing. You got the burgers, you might as well eat them. Strawflowers playing a risky game here. Could be going for a third rocket. I don't know. It's a little risky. Mortal damage. Oof, that was close. But nice mashing. Might just want to save all the rockets until the exact last minute, until they have to. But let's see. I would like to see if we may see a 3 rockin' banger. Classic cops. They can crushing chop or not, but you would be hard pressed to believe that crushing chop wasn't the only thing they'd do. Still not using any life ups. Might have to dip in on this fight though. Instead of lifing up, ate 3 burgers. Let's see it. I'd imagine you have to life up now. Woo, good outspeed there. That was risky. Top down. I think Strawflowers and Derrick finishing very close together, about to both fight strong at the same time. Let's see, we do have opting for the life up. Good. Derrick using his rockin' first. Derrick coming into the fight with a much better health value. So as long as this rockin' kills, Derrick will be back in the lead, and he is. Meanwhile, Strawflower's second rockin' didn't kill, but you're usually really close after 2, so no harm, no foul there. But Derrick is slightly back in the lead, so this is what, our 4th lead change already? 4th or 5th or 6th lead change? Four-second difference. Like I said, we got a good one. And honestly, at 33-35 and at 33-39 net, especially for Derrick taking a death to Frankenstein, pretty decent. Pretty decent Onet times. No, there's not really a speed difference as far as like being used. Don't do it. Don't do it. I was like, that side's fine. Uh-oh. Turn around. Oh my gosh, my heart. So here we go. Derrick right back into the lead. We just keep switching leads. Oh, there's the feeling strange. Strawflowers is gonna have to walk around feeling a little goofy. They do have a very small aggro radius, but you do have to be careful about it. A little funky, a little kooky. Oh, I think Strawflowers is gonna opt to go get rid of this right away. Does not want to deal with it. It feels like it's such a big pain to deal with, but it's honestly not quite, it's not that terrible. All it does is rotate your D-pad 90 degrees one way or the other. So you could just keep turning your controller or however you want to deal with that, or you could go heal it. But you do get 50 bucks, I think, for selling it to the person in Peaceful Rest Valley. Yeah, it happened to me 2 races ago, and I just kind of turned it around. At one point, it had spun all the way, I think, back to normal. We didn't mention it, but I am assuming Derrick also set up his death save, taking out money. This is to come back after Car Painter. It is super annoying. I don't honestly hate it. Like, if it's gonna be really annoying and possibly cause you to run into something that you didn't want to, because you are gonna get cut off at least by the initial change. So it could be quite painful. Meanwhile, Derrick already done with Apple Kid, making his way to the eraser. Still not separated by much, honestly. Rotate the controller in your mind. You're on another level. I could never. My muscle memory is like just ingrained. I would never make that work. Dang, that sprout was on the edge where that might have been close enough without having to come back through the door, but unfortunately, that one's definitely too close then. Unfortunately for Derrick, has to keep spawning with the door. Sprout cave, fart cave. Fart cave do be fartin'. Sprout Cave doing its darndest to even this race up once again, as Derrick is spawning like 10 times at this point. Pretty aggressive Sprout Cave. That's too close. So let's see if Strawflowers has any so far. Definitely made it out. Almost walked into that. No, didn't have to go back through the door. Hopefully this doesn't punish him. It doesn't. Wonder if they meant to go through the door or not. Can't say I haven't done that by accident. Or not paying attention. Sprout Game, why can't you be normal? Ah! It's just a sprout in the back of that lady's car from the Babadook. Whoa. Awkward UFO spawn there. Puts Strawflowers back in the lead. But now they're kind of even. They're kind of even, they'll say. Nope, just kidding. Strawflowers has a free Sprout Cave. Meanwhile, all the Sprouts are still in Derrick's cave. What a good race. This is something. Apple Kid hung up with Strawflowers, immediately called Derrick. Strawflowers grabbing a butterfly. So putting Derrick back in front, but a butterfly down. So kind of like a fake lead. Strawflowers went the under route. Derrick decided to walk through the park. I think the manip path is slower a little bit, isn't it? Or I don't honestly remember. All I remember is that you do that walk for manip. The walk through the park. It's like a tiny bit slower. It's not like big deal. But here we go. Strawflowers buying some more skip sandwiches. We already knew they were a fan. And Strawflowers opted. Whoa! He put the ketchup packet. Does that just happen automatically? If I agree. You decided to use some of these to run through. I like it. It's fun. The skip sandwich is not good with ketchup. Noted. Unlucky spawn sprout spawn in the first room there. Hate that. Because you like have to walk in. Meanwhile, Derrick first to the pencil. Yeah, should be able to walk past that. Nice. Could have made it a little safer with the skippy. Here we go. Derrick trying not to get pincered here. That's an annoying spawn. Ooh, this is tough. Ooh. Jabade. Oh my god. And the Sprout, they both came over? There was no win in that one. This is not great. Strawflowers. There is a tree there. I was wondering if they were going to see that. Good reaction. Derrick, unfortunately, not making it through that encounter, will have to go back to the department store and lose a big chunk of money. Strawflowers having their own struggles, deciding to chase a butterfly and getting caught out on their own. This is usually why you don't want to normally chase butterflies, if you can help it. Rocketing. Nice, hitting the UFO. Ooh, and miss. That's unlucky. Ooh, taking a death as well. Unlucky. PRV, PRVing. Don't go chasing butterflies. Yeah. Some will say waterfalls. Some will say butterflies. Depends on how avid of a TLC fan you are. Or Michael Keaton in The Other Guys. Derrick trying to make his way back through PRV. Meanwhile, Strawflowers just getting back. This is a pretty obnoxious PRV, I won't lie. Don't go Jason Butterflies. Come back, Jason Butterflies. I didn't mean what I said. Derrick rounding the corner to the end of PRV. Seeing a UFO and a tree. Meanwhile, Strawflowers trying to go through like pincer alley there, trying to not get pincered. Didn't despawn the other one and just spawned a little UFO. Derrick making it. You have to do something. You got skips. Yeah, give it a shot. Bought the skips. Got him out of a bad situation. You can't really do anything about that butterfly. Strawflowers. Stuck with the guy. They're just admiring the river. Man, spawns aplenty. You go, Derrick buying the Holmes hat and Sandlot bat. Just is what it is. Oof. Yeah, you could have walked past that tree, no problem, but that UFO spawn was the real trouble there. It just is a spot they could spawn in and then they get stuck there. This game has a lot of what is affectionately referred to as sub-pixel garbage, where things kind of just get stuck places for no reason. Nice. Good avoid of the sprout there, both through PRV. Derrick about to start his shack fight. Usually in the shack fight, you're gonna let the rock-ins fly. See what happens here. We don't really want to see call for helps. It's not the worst thing in the world on the first turn. Yeah, shack fight. That's how I fought shack. Didn't work on the crow, nothing died. But, you know, as long as there's two things alive, you're almost always going to be double using two rock-ins anyway. Just hopefully we kill everything now. Nice. Derrick threw the fight. Strawflowers just making it. High-fiving for like the 12th time today. Yeah, we all have to remember that I'm old, and I will make old references. Strawflowers starting their shack fight. Temple and I were having old man talk about previous Boogey races, Boogey tournaments the other day. Rem the mems. Strawflowers opting to fight. This is generally why you want to use a second rocket when stuff spawns, just because. Opting to still bash it out, seeing if they can make it, maybe save that second rocket, but this is getting scary. This is getting scary. Lifing up, not bad. So if don't call for help, still fine. Didn't save the second rocket though. Meanwhile, Derrick starting his forced cultist fight inside the lair. Strawflowers, thankfully no more calls for help. That's true, could just get it back on the level up. Let's see. Yep, just enough. Good call, good call. Opting to eat the cookie now instead of maybe saving it for Carpainter. You do want to finish your fight with Carpainter with as low HP as you can muster. Strawflowers! Almost getting stuck in a bad situation, but reacting really nicely to it and not getting caught by it. I have absolutely spaced out and walked into them more times than I'd like to admit. But here we go, Carpainter fight on Derrick's screen. Carpainter is a scripted fight. It will always crashing boom turn 1. They're hoping for some reflections. He'll life up turn 2. And then turn 3 will hit you. Second phase, he crashing booms, puts up a shield, and then tries to hit you. Yeesh. Not good. Not good. So Derrick's gonna have to make all his way all the way back through PRV and all the way to Carpenter. He definitely didn't have a life up. And I'm not sure, maybe he didn't have enough to buy healing or didn't stop at the stand. I'm not sure. Honestly. I was still explaining Carpenter's cycle and then things started to take a turn. I'm guessing it might have been out of healing. I know, I think Derrick did use his skip sandwich on a turn where he wasn't getting hit, so maybe it was just a little misread of the cycle. All right, let's see if Strawflowers can win this fight. Derrick has been in this situation already. Sure, he will not give up. There's a nice reflect on Strawflowers' side. It will opting to use a life up on the first turn. Most of it getting healed, but still having a second rocket, I mean, not a life up. Double rocket. Lots of reflects here. Nice. Pretty good fight. Little wacky happenings, but Strawflowers ending that fight and ending it with a decently low amount of health. And I think we'll still have to flash the ATM card. I don't know how low you need to be to just defend. I thought it was like 18. Meanwhile, Derrick trying to get past the pincer point, one of the many pincer points of Peaceful Rest Valley again. Doing well to despawn but not get stuck. That was a little dicey, deciding to not test that tree's reach. Usually a Carpenter death is pretty punishing, but the way this race is going, you never know. You never truly know. These two have been trading the lead off constantly. Strawflowers making his way to Paula. Almost went down on the other side, and I think it's fine, but you do run the risk of getting more crows. I don't want to go on that left side. Derrick grabbing butterflies. Whoa, that tree was immediately angry. That was the fastest moving tree I think I've ever seen in my life. Strawflowers has Paula and a teddy bear. Gonna drop that teddy. I think as I saw on Strawflowers, I didn't have anything equipped on Ness either. Starting the Death Warp. Pretty low health values for both of his characters. That's good. Fortunately, the mole's doing mole things. Ness flashing the ATM card, a classic. Trying to antagonize this mole who surely has no use for human money with his ATM card. In hopes that the mole will get angry and smack him. But really what's happening is you use the ATM card so Ness doesn't... You don't want Ness to defend because he could survive a hit, and you don't want Ness to keep attacking the mole because if Ness has the Sandlot Bat, he could kill the mole eventually. You flash the ATM card, you show a little plastic. Meanwhile, Derrick entering Carpainter with 3 Rockins should be able to get through here. Mole taking out Ness, and then immediately killing Paula. So a little rough start to the fight, but then the Mole kind of picked it up. Third rockin' on Derrick's side. Finally finishes off Carpainter. He'll have a decent amount of health. 81 to be exact, which is pretty high. Some people, when their health is super high, might opt for the bear. Not gonna name names. We'll see what Derrick decides to do. Having the Mole kill you at 80 health is obviously really doable. The Mole has a strong hit that can hit you for in the 60s of damage. Derrick on his way to go grab Paula. Meanwhile, Strawflowers doing the all of the triggers with Paula back in Juicin. Still anybody's race. They are not separated by a ton of distance. Derrick does have to do his death warp. But if it's nice and fast, who knows? This is a good race. Lots of lead changes, lots of twists and turns. The plot lines are endless. Skipping the photo trigger on Strawflowers' scene or screen. That's not a plot twist. That's just bad story writing. I like it. Derrick actually deciding to go into PRV to die. I like that. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. This is the worst. No, they don't have that. I don't think they have auto up. I was gonna listen to the Runaway 5 on their screen, but we can't hear it. Back to Derrick. Tree killing Paula. It's at this weird moment where you realize like all of the enemies in this game are super weird. There we go. Like, why doesn't anything actually try to kill you except like Titanic Ant? Everything in Onet is so vicious, and then you go to PRV and the enemies are vicious. They hit really hard, but like some of them are just like, I won't attack ever. You're cool, I'm cool. Yeah, well, Oxcat, the apple is wrong. Yes, that's right. The only thing I'm enlightened on is right bus, though. Don't ask me about literally anything else. I'll keep deferring to the bus. All right, let's see it. I knew I liked Strawflowers. Left or right theater? Left theater creeps me out. Like I need to do the slide off the edge. It's just the way when you are leaving the theater, which way you walk around the bus to get on it. It is faster to you go to the right side, objectively. But some people still like to go to the left because, you know, you do have to walk a little bit to the right enough to skip the photo trigger still. So left bus is really in no danger of hitting the photo. And there's really nothing wrong with left bus other than that it makes you a heathen. Strawflowers getting off the bus in 3. About to make their way to the disconnecting RJ. No, they need to hear this. I'm turning into that crazy old man of Earthbound who just like won't stop talking about things that don't matter. Graveyard not being nice for Strawflowers. Yeah, if you keep despawning to the right, you're gonna keep hitting that one trigger, I believe, that keeps spawning stuff on the left here. Eventually everything going away for Strawflowers though. Yeah, the stuff like to the left here, you usually want to go down to despawn that. Whoa! That fly was hiding behind the grave. Harry's gonna come back and be a right bus truther and nobody's gonna know what to do. The good thing about this is since Strawflowers already talked to the zombies or already interacted with the zombies, dying here isn't a big deal. He will just spawn down by the bottom, walk up to the hotel, and then watch out for the puppet there. And then once you get a free like full heal here from Ness and Paula when you come back with Jeff. Spooky, scary skeletons. Or do you get the full heal now? I forget, but you do get a full heal, so dying is pretty inconsequential. And I guess it has to be now or else she'd be a ghosty still. Derrick left busing, much to my ultimate disappointment. I was really rooting for you, Derrick, to do right bus. Not in the race. I'm an objective watcher. But I was rooting for right bus. And then you went and did that. Yes, don't forget to follow both of these runners. Show some love for the community. The Earthbound community is truly one of my favorites in speedrunning. I promote Derrick as winner. Airframe using his powers for bad once again, silencing me and claiming a winner before the race is over. Don't worry, Derrick. Disappointing me by picking the wrong bus and not doing poke polls is a rite of passage for a lot of people at this point. Some people do it on purpose. You said you were disconnecting me. Meanwhile, Strawflowers getting the bent key from what's-his-face and trying to use it on the locker. It is not going to work. I don't know. This could all be just weird programming on your part to make me think I'm still doing it. Redemption is always possible. Not for me. I'll never change. Derrick getting an equally as annoying graveyard here. Those flies are obnoxious. There's a butterfly, there's flies, there's ghosts, there's trash cans. It's a mess out here. Ooh, getting hit by like a secret probably fly there. Absolutely no chance of seeing that. It's really unfortunate. Should be fine. Yep. Not so bad. And Paula did survive. So Paula will have fire for Boogey Tent. Could be relevant. At least the level she will no longer have to gain there could also be relevant as well. There's a lot of spawns there. Like I said, dying here really not a big deal at all. In fact, at this point, you might as well just hope they kill him quick. Just kidding, that bee's talk. Oh my god, they're all talking smack. Do you see that? Ridiculous. The mouths on those things. No problem here. Strawflowers making his way out into daytime winters, where we get to see the polarizing effect of the game's most beloved character and the game's most hated character all on the same screen. Jeff and Tessie. Tessie being the beloved one. Just in case we need to know. And Tony. You mean Bubba? No, I mean Jeff. All right, let's see it, everybody. Tessie's been on the screen way too long for me to not see enough Tessies. Don't worry, I'm clicking mine right now. Yeah, Jimothy, classic misdirection. I joke though, Bubble Monkey is like 100 times worse than Jeff. Nice. Strawflowers using that movement to skip the Gruff Goat spawn. All right, worthless proto. We don't want to see call for helps. We don't want to see attacks, although attacking at this point wouldn't be the end of the world. I actually probably prefer to see an attack than a call for help at this stage, but that miss does make it a little interesting. Gives the protoplasm one more try to call for help, but it failed at least. So the proto is down. And we got a cookie. Lots of cookies in this race. Where is that duck? What is it doing? Where are you going? The what a character, that duck. Yeah, at that point, it's just probably more worth it to go fight the duck. It's in a bad spot. Skip's probably not happening. Just go take your lumps. It's a good call. It's a good call. Yeah, that was honestly one of the weirdest duck spots I think I've personally seen. Look at what, how did it get up there? What a wacky duck. It could have probably, if you just like went for it, maybe. That's what I was saying. It's like at that point, it's in a really terrible spot. You might as well just like let it rip. Ooh, Bubble Monkey with the quick double stall. Unlucky. Yo, Bubble Monkey smash. Ooh, and the miss. That's annoying. Another last second call for help, but not working. So Strawflowers is down. Nice movement there by Derrick's. Gonna get the green on the crow. And another cookie. Look at all the cookies. I can't believe it. Oops, all cookies %. You can't leave until you get a cookie from everything that can drop one in the area. It's not a really rigorous category, but here we go. Pond Cave for Strawflowers. Only one spawn so far, literally in the first room. That's pretty good. Looking for something nice in here. Almost didn't see those slugs. You can take a mushroom spawn, but it has to at least be above the rocks. Ooh. Strawflower is thinking about going for the stutter, trying to go back and then getting caught by the rowdy mouse. Thankfully not getting gut smashed by the rowdy mouse. Yikes. Oh my gosh, good mashing. Get saved. Yeesh, that was close. I thought I had cursed him. Here we go. So some more love for Tessie. Tessie's back. Strawflowers opting to stutter. Getting... This is good. This is a tough stutter. Ooh. Getting a green swirl, though. Not bad. Doing a pretty good job stuttering there. Sometimes you have to wait for Bubble Monkey to catch up, but... should be okay. When you get those packs of slugs like that, and then hopefully there's nothing on the other side, or else your stuttering is going to be pretty tough. Thinking about going for it. I don't think you can do that in here. Unless it's maybe tucked all the way up into that corner. Well, relatively free. Don't risk it unless you have to. And then smartly waiting for Bubble Monkey to catch up. You want Bubble Monkey to be as close to this spot as possible when you use the pack of bubblegum because of how slow Bubble Monkey will float up there. So the farther he is away, the more time it takes. Grabbing the bottle rocket. And let's see, a couple more spawn plates of mushrooms. None. No problems. And he's out. All right, let's see what kind of brick road Derrick can get. The attack first turn and it hitting feels kind of bad. All right, not so bad. You just don't want to get, if the protoplasm decides to hit you 3 times in a row for 10 or more damage, well, this isn't good either. You could just die. Also, when it calls for help, a lot of people will start to defend, but I think the first one is 1 hit. Gonna try to start running now. Running from the protoplasms is pretty tough. Usually takes about 4 or 5 turns. Unlucky for Derrick. Defending wouldn't have been like of much use, maybe. Could have maybe bought like 1 other turn to try and run. But not a great situation there, unfortunately. But, you know, at least the spawn point is really close. Derrick already back in the action. As Strawflowers is taken off in the Sky Runner. Aggressive again from the Proto. This Proto is very rude. Ooh, that miss feels bad. And the call for help again. So no damage at this point. You're probably gonna want to defend for a few turns so you can hopefully get to a point where running is possible. Opting to defend again. Maybe you start. We'll see when Derrick decides to start running. Gonna defend again. Didn't get it, unfortunately. It is about that time where you could get lucky and run away. Man. Give them a break. At least they're not attacking yet. All right, you got away. Good, good, good. I think usually around like turn 5, you start letting it rip 4 or 5. You can start letting it go, but it's still pretty hard to run. Ooh, almost with the YOLO if Bubble Monkey was like a few steps closer. Almost. Duck down. Bubble Monkey, please. Just stood there and ate that. Didn't even try to move. Bubble Monkey doing Bubble Monkey things. Strawflowers using the bad key machine. This monkey will not see heaven. Derrick opting to go for the stutter route in here in Pond Cave. Could pay off. Bubble Monkey, please. Brother. Oh my God. Nice runaway. Clutch runaway. After a really good stutter and then Bubble Monkey ruins it, that's just the worst. Meanwhile, here goes Strawflowers into Boogey tent. Really nice stutters by Derrick there, by the way. Let's see what happens here. Gonna use a Rockin' as well as the big bottle rocket for 51. 651, didn't need the Rockin' at all. Boogey tent is down. GG Strawflowers. Still has to grab the honey and click stop on the screen or in the race room before we get an official time, but pending catastrophic circumstances, Strawflowers will indeed win the race. There we go with an official time of 1:20:18 in the race room. Strawflowers has won the race. GG's. Hard fought victory. And now we'll go to the tent. They're getting out of Pond Cave. Subsequently almost finished with Winters. Let's see if Derrick can finish strong. Earth bucks for me. The whole channel point economy is in the flux. JH7G. It happens to the best of us. If you were racing me in the brackets, you would have won still. I never finished. The game was also very rude. Very true. There were some extremely rude moments. Yeah. That's sportsmanship. Let's see, at 9.3K channel points. Go into Pebble Possum and Moon Television. Yeah, I always have everything muted. It is quite something. And I'm sure listening to me say dumb things for, you know, an hour and a half doesn't help anyone. No, Jeff, I don't want you to come with me. I don't care if you can get us out of this cave. Good times. All right, Derrick, let's see it. Let's finish strong here. Come on, Jeffrey. Beat that tent. Jeffrey? Jeffrey's the teddy bear. They look a dog, but it's not anywhere near us. Going for the big old defend BBR. Dude, Jeff only has 5 health. That could have been dicey if you got the random 469, not bad. Does have fire strats too, so this should go down pretty easy, probably this turn. Jeff is my cat. Well, your cat's cool. Oh no, Paula, no! Oh gosh. Okay, the tent is down. Honestly, that was optimal. Now there's no level ups for Jeff or Paula, so this will be quick. GG Derrick, that was fun. Went out with a bang for sure. Paula trying to give you one last bit of guff. GG Derrick with the official time of 1:26:19. Congratulations, both runners. Good job. Strawflowers will move on. Unfortunately, Derrick's tournament meets its end here, like so many others. If I say I nuked myself on oh yeah, for sure, yeah. Oh yeah, you totally meant that. Easily. I don't think I have raid power, so unless somebody's gonna send us off into the sunset on another stream or something, let me know. But that's gonna do it. I don't... I think there actually there are races tomorrow. Let me take a look real quick while we got this going on. I have a diamond, but I don't have mod powers. We do have 2 races tomorrow actually, and they're both at 10 p.m. so it's a quad. We got a quad at 10 p.m. EST tomorrow. We have Lantro versus Oxwas, right? And then Miss Dez versus Crimson Green. Should be a good one. Who doesn't enjoy a good quad? A nice strong thigh. There we go. We're raiding Peen Train. Everybody loves Peen Train. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, 10 p.m. EST, so whatever that translates for you, for a quad. It's gonna be a good one. And then keep your eyes peeled for the rest of the tournament. A quad. I'm waffling up here.